Jello Fries is Nigeria's signature dish. Hello everyone, my name is Jenniferoyubu and welcome back to another video. Today's video I will be telling you 10 classic Nigerian dishes you need to try, especially if you are foreign. The first dish you need to try, or the first food you need to try, is the Jello Fries. There is no way that this will not make the list. There is no way, absolutely no way, that jollof rice cannot make the list, because jollof rice is one of our signature dishes in celebrations, events, burials, whatever the occasion. There must be a pot of jollof rice just steaming away, boiling away, cooking away somewhere in the location, whether for events or a normal day, whatever it is. Jollof rice is Nigeria's signature dish. It has even caused some friendly rivalries amongst like African countries. You know, there's this friendly rivalry between us and the Ghanaians. I mean, people keep saying which is better, jollof rice or Ghana jollof. Well, I personally haven't had Ghana jollof, so for now jollof rice is my favorite, like one of my faves. When next you're in Nigeria, you should definitely try the jollof rice meal out. The second dish will be pounded yam. Pounded yam, as the name implies, it's gotten from yam. Like, you boil the yam, make sure it's soft, and then you pound it until it gets this dough-like texture where you can mold it, and it's eaten with any type of soup, like any type of soup of your choice. You can literally eat it with any type of, you know, soup, side, whatever it is, but it's made out of yam. The third dish you should most definitely try is the pepper soup. This is a very light and spicy soup, which is made mostly with fish, but then you can also use like goat meat, chicken, cow meat. You can use whatever protein or whatever meat that is available to you. And it's also it's also being made with herbs such as scent leaf, elephant grass, and what have you, and other locally made Nigerian spices such as the pepper soup spices. So yes, you can, but this can also be customized though, like with whatever spices you have available if you're outside the country. But I would recommend you using like the Nigerian pepper soup spices. I mean, that way you really get the actual original taste of that Nigerian taste. Yeah. The fourth dish on this list will be the egusi soup. This is a very creamy texture that is made with or without red palm oil. Some people make it with palm oil. There are some people that don't make it with palm oil. I mean, I've actually seen a recipe that you can make egusi soup, like oilless egusi soup, and they claim it tastes just as good. So whatever your personal taste is, you can equally enjoy this Nigerian meal. It is made with like the fish, whatever protein of your choice, meat, goat meat, chicken, whatever you want. Literally, it can be customized to your taste, and it's usually thickened with the egusi seeds, like with egusi seeds. Like, if I will insert a picture so you know how the seeds are. So that's what gives it that creamy texture, and you add like leaf, like green leaves, vegetable leaves. That's what gives it that adds that color. It adds color into the soup. It brings back color. It's leafy with a lot of like, you know, yummy goodness in it. You can add whatever it is you want, and it can be eaten with any type of salad, such as the pounded yam I mentioned earlier. The fifth dish here is akara. Akara is made out of grounded beans, like beans that is grounded into powdery form. You can put your spices, your seasonings, whatever it is to your personal taste, and deep fry it. That will give you that golden color. It tastes delicious. It can be eaten alone, which I mostly do. I usually eat my akara by itself or with bread, or you can eat it with pap. Well, I'm not a big fan of pap, so I usually take akara by itself or with bread. The sixth one that has to be on this list, the sixth one that literally has to be on this list, is dodo, also known as fried plantain. You know how you have overly ripe bananas and you turn them out and you use them to make like banana bread? It's the same thing here. Like when you have overly ripe plantain, you turn them to fried plantain like dodo. It can be eaten with anything. Literally, you can eat dodo with anything, with indomie, even with eba. Okay, I'm just joking, please don't eat it with eba, but you can literally eat plantain, fried plantain, with literally anything. I've said literally now, like how many times? Who's counting? Count how many literally I've said in this video and tell me how many I said in the comments. But yeah, this is one of the sweetest delicacy. It's one of my favorites. I love dodo. Oh my god, I have an unhealthy relationship with fried plantain. It is the sweetest and most delicious Nigerian dish ever, and it can be eaten with anything, like legit. Trust me, like give it a try, you will thank me later. Seventh dish to make this list is puff puff. There is no way I was going to have a list of Nigerian dish without adding puff puff. Puff puff is a staple in parties, in birthdays, weddings, burials, bridal showers, whatever it is, child dedication. Even if you're not celebrating anything, you just feel like eating puff puff. That's like, it's another signature dish, it's another signature meal in like over here. So there is no way it's sold locally, it's sold everywhere. Puff puff is a common snack, it's a common Nigerian snack for everybody, and you can eat it with anything too. You can eat it on its own, you can eat it with other things if you like. You can eat it with meat, with chicken, whatever it is. It's a staple. It has this dough-like texture. It is made with flour, yeast, sugar and oil, but you can also customize it. There are different recipes for making puff puff. I mean, thank God for YouTube. I mean, when you go on YouTube, you see a lot of recipes for this particular snack. So do yourself a favor and look up a recipe and try it for yourself. You will come back to thank me later, trust me. The number 8 dish on this list is suya, aka grilled beef. Yeah, it is grilled beef mixed with soya spice, and this soya spice is made out of cayenne pepper, black pepper, and other locally Nigerian made spices, which is where it gets its name from. Because of the spice, that's why it's called suya, because that soya spice, it adds a different taste to the meat. Like, it just tastes, I can't really explain the taste, but it tastes sweet, spicy, delicious, and you can literally eat it with anything, legit anything. You can put it in anything. You can enjoy it on its own. It's usually sold with onion, tomatoes, pepper, whatever it is, or you can eat it like that. See, at the end of the day, whatever rocks your boat, boo. Very common, it's sold everywhere. So when next you're in Nigeria, you should definitely try some. The 9th one, we're almost done. The 9th one to make the list is bole. It is typically grilled roasted plantain. You use semi ripe plantain. They don't have to be overly ripe. You can enjoy it by itself, or you can enjoy it with like the sauce that is usually being sold with, which is the palm oil sauce, and they usually sell it with palm oil sauce and with fish or meat, depending on where you're getting it. But it is super delicious. It is another Nigerian signature dish, and it is sold everywhere, mostly in the south, mostly where I come from. They are really delicious snacks. Just, these are street foods. You see food like suya, bole. These are street foods. These are foods you find on the street, and you can equally make them, you know, at your convenience in your home, at the comfort of your home. Really, you can. There are lots of recipes on YouTube. You can look them up and just try them. You can try them out for yourself. They're really delicious, really delicious. And the last one is Gari is yellow in color. It's commonly known as eba. It is gotten from fermented cassava, and it's another type of swallow, just like the pounded yam. You can eat it with any type of soup, just as egusi soup, as I mentioned earlier, and any type of soup, even your local soup. Yes, even you as a foreigner, you can use eba to eat your own type of soup. It goes well with anything as well. It can be eaten raw like that. Yes, you can eat it raw, or you can make it in you boil really hot water and you just pour the hot water in it and you just turn it, and it turns into this like dough-like texture as well, into something you can mold in order for you to be able to consume it. But you can consume it raw. Maybe you put it on top like beans, because I usually eat gari with beans, like raw gari, and I just put it on top of my beans and I eat it that way. Or I soak the gari, which is putting cold water, milk, sugar, salt and groundnut equally as. Well, that brings me to the end of this video. I hope you found this video interesting. Please, if you found this video interesting, please subscribe to my channel. To make sure you turn on those post notifications so you get updated every time I upload a new video. If you're new, please let me know in the comments so I welcome you to the J Tribe community. And if you're an OG J Triber, welcome. Thank you for watching this far, and I will see you in my next video. Be good, stay safe. I love you. Bye guys.